people, my name is Nyla, your host for the Art of Living show. We are in Nairobi, Karen, to be very specific. This place is breathtaking, and just looking around, all I can see is birds, be it the chicken, the guinea fowls, butterflies, oh, and the peacock. Plus, there's a wild pig and the dogs. Oh my goodness. Our guest today was born in London to an Egyptian father who was a champion to one of the oldest board games. And his mother was a regular on American TV. He started the first organic supermarket in London. And he came to Kenya in 2005. He is an artist at heart. And right now, he is supporting artists and showcasing their work here in Nairobi. He builds and designs homes like the one right behind me. Artistic masterpiece, right? Let's discover, explore, and engage. Johnny, how are you?
Nyla, welcome to Kenya Treehouse. So happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. My goodness, all these animals.
Well, these are just the dogs. I could probably call a few more.
This is incredible. They are so amazing.
Come and see the kangaroo. Watch. They might come. Look, they're very funny.
That is so funny. What? Even the chicken?
The chickens, and if we're lucky, the peacock, and maybe even the pig.
All these friends.
So as you can see, we have a real peacock here, which is why the design here of the carved peacocks.
Okay.
And there's many different influences, but there's quite a large Indian influence.
Okay.
So these are Lord Vishnu's feet, and in India, peacocks are revered as very important, sort of almost holy birds.
Though
Come up, we'll show you the house.
Before we do
yes.
that, I want to find out how big this space is, and talk to me about this quaint, artistic piece of art that I'm looking at.
Well, if you can imagine, normally a conventional house is stone and it stands alone. So the idea with this one is to be very much in harmony with nature. So animal, nature, man, house all become one. And as we go up, you'll see that there are not only trees on the side, but actually trees growing up through the actual house in various different parts, which is why we call it Kenya Treehouse.
Kenya Treehouse. How long have you been here?
It looks like I've been here forever, but actually we've only lived here 6 years.
Okay.
And when I build houses, I love putting in antique doors. So if you imagine, this is the smallest house on the plot, but it has the largest front door of any house on this plot, and that is allowed because of the Makuti roof.
Oh, why this style of a home?
It's a very unusual style, and it's not like my usual ones. And it was based on my children a little bit.
Yeah.
So we all sort of love Tarzan, especially me as a little kid.
You love what?
Tarzan. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a Tarzan fantasy house that I made with my children in mind. So when they grew up, they could say, wow, we lived in Kenya in a tree house.
Oh, that is cool. That's really nice. Was it expensive to achieve this?
No, I was actually at the time a bit running out of money,
Yeah.
and I didn't have enough money for a conventional house.
Okay.
So I built a temporary structure, which is made from wood.
Before I forget, this is for you.
Oh, sweet.
Little plant.
That's so cute.
As
Thank
a
you.
gift to you for opening this amazing space to us.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. If any of your viewers have seen Star Wars, I like to call it Ewok Village. You know,
Yes.
So my Ewoks are my children, the cute little kids. So I have my daughter who is living in this one here, and my son in this one here. And then if my mum's visiting, we have guest rooms.
Okay.
So if we have guests, we also means that we have about 4 bedrooms, 4 double bedrooms for everyone.
This is unique and different.
Yeah, so it's so many styles. This looks a bit like Swiss Family Robinson, I think. So I think it's almost like a European Swiss sort of influence, if you like. My father's from Egypt, so this is Arabic influence.
Okay. So you got this from Egypt?
My father got it from the Middle East, yes. I built the main structure, and then after that, things sort of grew organically in terms of, you know, the space that was allowed. and to keep it in the same design and style. I don't like it when a house is just one box, you know, like a rectangle.
Yes.
So what's nice is to have it different heights and different sort of, you know, so it's not a conventional house at all, as you can see. You know, you have to walk along these gangways to different areas, which will lead you to these secret little nooks and crannies as we go around the house.
So creative. You're a creative genius.
Yes, thank you.
My
Thank
goodness.
you.
Talk to me about the doors, the windows. What materials did you use to build the spaces?
Well, wood, as you can imagine, is actually quite expensive. So, it's a wooden house with makuti roof. I had a team come from the coast, and they brought the mango poles, which don't rot in the sea, and they're very strong. So that's what the house is mostly held up on. And then otherwise, also from the coast came the makuti. And then very, very well-skilled Kenyan carpenters. So apart from this front door, which is all the way from India, the other doors that you'll see, which are arched, are made by Kenyans, and they look like they're very exotic, Moorish almost in their shape, you know, that sort of triangular shape.
So there you go. You don't have to have your conventional door. You can be unconventional, different, and artistic door, like he says. And the world needs to have more creative spaces. Just love the look of it. Oh, the knobs.
So this is beautiful Moorish, so Arabic style. You can see the crescent moon.
I see you brought your Arab
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's a little bit of Arabic in everything. Yeah.
in everything. That's
Come on in.
all right.
No, welcome. Come on in.
Thank you.
So this is our living room. This is the main part of the house.
Okay.
And it's a lot to take in, as you can see.
Yes, let me take a deep breath. Guys, I know why you love to watch these shows, because you love art. And this is purely a space that is full of nothing but art.
Let me show you one of my favorite paintings. This is an oil painting, and as you can see, it's very old. And my father was a professional backgammon player. So on the left there, you see a little backgammon, but they're cheating at cards. So it's quite a humorous painting. So it looks quite old-fashioned, but actually it's got a lot of humor.
Okay.
And it has my family history in it, if you like. You know, being behind us, I teach martial arts. So if we ever have a robbery, you just have to quickly grab one of these swords, and then you have about 20 swords in there, you know, to quickly.
That is scary. That is super scary. Are you going to teach me a bit of martial arts?
Yes, absolutely. We have a dojo where I teach yoga and martial arts. So yeah, we could be on for that.
Oh, super.
Yeah.
Now this door is a piece of art too.
Yeah, I love it. You know what I love about this is that it's made in Kenya, and it just shows that, you know, with your imagination, it's just got a lovely, different feel to it. You know, it gives a different vibe. And for me, again, the Arabic vibe of the Moorish. But then, as you'll see, it's mixed with everything. So you've got Indian lights, you've got English roses, a French head, already about 3 or 4 styles. For most houses, they'll only have one style, if you like. I even like, this house is the opposite of modern, but I like even mixing modern with old, or old with modern, or in this case,
What's new here? I'm not seeing anything new.
No, this house is quite the opposite. Yeah, this is supposed to be a bit like a Tarzan house with a chandelier. So the first thing I got even before the house was the chandelier, and this is a family heirloom, but I already had in my mind, you know, it's going to be a tree house with a chandelier, and that's going to be the flavor of the place. So it's chic, a bit shabby chic in a tree house. So it's not what you would expect when you're going inside a house that has a makuti roof. You don't expect to see a chandelier.
Talk to me. When I look up, you know, guys, it's a beautiful view up here. For people who like bohemian style, I'm seeing books, I'm seeing makuti roof, yes, but also you've done a beautiful thing with the windows up there.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, the books is an interesting one. It's a library that goes the entire width of the house.
What's down here? Because I know we came up.
Yes, that's a good question. We have a beautiful dining room. It seats about 8, and it's where I do a lot of my artwork. So I use it as an office artwork, but then when we have guests, if you want to have a formal, as you can see, it's a bit cramped in here. So if you want to have a proper sit-down dinner for like 8, you can do that downstairs.
Oh, so there's more room downstairs.
There's more room downstairs for dining.
I see.
Exactly, yes.
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
nice.
Nyla, welcome to the reading room, I guess I call it, but we don't do so much reading, but watching television. we keep our TV hidden here in the corner. And here you'll find many natural, when I say natural, like animals, as you can see, I love animals. I mean, you will have a beautiful lion here, warthog, Egyptian roots again, there's the Sphinx.
You're very in touch with your Egyptian, with your Arabic side.
Yes, no, I love it. And maybe that's part of the reason I also live in Kenya. I love the nature, and for my 40th I did a camel safari with about 40 camels. So yeah, I was getting back to my Egyptian roots.
Can I have a seat?
Yeah, please. So if
I
you
feel
can
like
imagine,
I've just stepped into a movie set.
yeah, there is something quite cinematic about the house. It's a bit fairy tale like you feel like you're living in a fairy tale rather than, so every day is like a fairy tale. So you can imagine at night we have a lovely roaring fire here. This ladder actually leads up to, leads up to my daughter's room. And then here we have a mixture of, we have a lovely oil painting of parrots. That's my son. This is a collage I made, and this is a trap door. And there are stairs that will go down to the dressing room and the dining room, which are downstairs.
I've noticed you have trapdoors in every
Yes,
space.
yeah. It's difficult in building such a small house, such a small space, to have a conventional staircase. So it's a bit like being in a ship. You have to really go down vertical. Yeah.
Oh, so nice. Lovely. Now talk to me about the pieces of art that you have here. They're quite something. They look very expensive and quite valuable as well.
Well, some of them are. This is a piece I love here, which is just a tray. So this is a local Kenyan artist that I work with. But then I've given him ideas of subject matter to actually paint. And then you'll see, some of the stuff I inherited from my father. So you'll see Egyptian paintings, and the gambling ones are largely him. And then my great love is wildlife. So you'll see quite a lot of wildlife sculptures, around the house.
You spoke about TV. Is there a TV in this space?
Yes, there is. It's hidden. There it is. You didn't. It's amazing. All you have to do is sit down on this sofa, and then you're ready to watch a lovely program. So this is where we watch our TV at night, just from here.
Okay.
But it's nicely hidden, you see, too. So it doesn't overpower.
Oh, lovely. Super, super incredible. Now, this trapdoor is so fascinating. People can get to go down. Like, you live your life with no rules. You can go up, you can go down. That's another door, that's another door. My God, you can jump through there. Johnny!
These are actually looking like peacock feathers. Can you see?
Oh, wow.
So it's a spiral staircase because, again, we have small space here, so we couldn't do a conventional staircase, so it just allows you to come vertically right up.
Oh, I see. So where next?
To the bedroom.
What door are we using?
This one has got a nice little lion on the front of it, but if we go through here...
And where does that lead to?
That's a surprise for later. That's my favorite room, actually.
Okay.
So we're going to do that last.
Guys, so many surprises in this place. Let's go and find out. This is the life. Mr. Johnny,
Thank you.
you're living life to the fullest.
Yes, living my dream is another way of putting it.
Can I ask a question? Are you living the life of your dreams?
Yes, of course.
Is
absolutely.
this a home that you imagined?
Exactly, the life that I
Right?
imagined. Yes.
I mean, out here, you get the serene, nitty of it. It's quiet, breathtaking views. Then you have all these pets out here. You have your Arabic side here. Oh, wow. Are these playing?
Yeah, they're very excited.
Oh, nice. They're excited that we're here. That's not a bad thing. I want to talk about this space because this is your bedroom. This is a main bedroom, right? And one of the things that you do here as well is you accommodate people as well.
That's right, yes.
Okay, so this being your main bedroom.
This is the master bedroom. So if you're a couple, you'll be staying here. And then there's another 3 bedrooms for your guests. So if you have children or family or friends, you'll be able to have them not on top of you, but in my little different Ewok spaces, yes.
Ah, nice.
You can see this has got a beautiful Indian arches, so it has lots of lovely details. And then you have peacocks as always. I designed this light myself. So
Did you?
It's a Kenyan carver who's done the bit here. And then I was on a trip to Turkey, which is where I bought that small light there.
Oh, that is cool. Very nice. I mean, guys, if you sit here and you get the view of everything, my word, it's so mind-blowing, beautiful to say the least. Every piece of art is beautiful for the eye to look at. Where are we gonna go escape next?
My favorite room, let's go. It's my bathroom. It has twin bathtubs.
But okay, so where does this lead to? This pathway?
So we can actually go this way. So as we come around the corner here, you'll see a chimney, and this actually leads to, we have a lovely sauna because it gets very cold here in the winter. And it's also just very good if you had too much pombe, you know, you sweat it all out. So anyway, it's a nice experience.
That's very unique. Is it a natural sauna?
We have a wood stove oven, and then it's on stones. Yes, so it's a very natural sauna. Here's another. This is a real tree coming in through the house. And then,
natural tree.
Yeah, that's a real tree. And then this is a doorway back into the reading room where we've been. And this is
another place to escape.
Yes, another
perfect place for people to play hide and seek.
It's the perfect place. So this is, I got this idea from a very funny movie called Shanghai Noon. And it was with Jackie Chan, the martial artist, and Owen Wilson, and they had a bath next to each other, and then they had a bar. So at night, you can imagine you have a lovely candelabra here, you have the chandelier, and then if you want to have a bath in the afternoon, these windows open. Again, you feel like you're in the field rather than just looking at it.
I so love everything about this.
This is one of my favorite pieces. This is a local Kenyan artist from Kisii who do the soapstone. And as you can see, the water comes out of his beak. It's an owl.
Oh!
And we have owls around here, which is very nice. So we have lots of...
Look at that, guys. Isn't that the coolest? Like, so nice to look at. So artistic and different.
If you look here, this is an old-fashioned loo. And this is a sperm whale tooth, which I had made. It sort of flushes the loo.
And it functions.
Yes, it functions, although some people do struggle with it. It's old-fashioned.
Okay.
And what else? I also love sharks. You'll see there's a shark here, the shark jaw. And so we have a few of them around, one here and everywhere.
How do you describe your personality?
My goodness, that's a hard one to say, really. But just while we're here, look, we're looking down at the shower room. So it's an outdoor shower. It's also an aviary for my parrots, and it's a sauna room as well. And you have to go outside to go inside. You know, it's not a conventional design. So I'm not conventional. You could describe me as unconventional.
You're not
and creative. Yeah.
Wow. It's so breathtaking, spectacular views. My goodness. So
this is a wonderful sundowner spot, actually. You can go out from the main gates. And from here, you can imagine, you can literally walk for miles. It's so beautiful. You just have this open nature right in front of you. And so my kids will sit down here on their bean bags and read their books in the afternoon. It's a nice afternoon sundowner spot. But I'm going to take you where I like to have lunch in a minute. We're just going to go around there, and that's also the bar. So we have two sort of outdoor areas where we like to sort of eat out.
Guys, I've enjoyed this space so much. If people enjoy boho chic style, this place is for you. You will not regret it, I promise you guys. And if you want to book here, can you imagine it's only how many minutes from the city center? 20 minutes?
Exactly.
20 minutes. How can people make the booking?
Well, very simply Instagram. If they come and look at Kenya Tree House, that's what we're called, they'll be able to book the house, contact me directly. And there's also Art Revelation. If you like the art in the house, we have an Instagram page for Art Revelation.
Okay, because you support artists as well.
Exactly.
But how many people can it accommodate?
About 8 people. So we have 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms, okay. Just as I'm asking you these questions, I want people to continue enjoying the views and everything in this place. Like, it's spectacular in every sense of the word. Can you cook for yourself?
Yes, we have a fabulous chef that I work with.
Yes. So you get to rest.
Yes, we have a fabulous chef. We can do all the food shopping for you before off they go, and we have guard dogs. And so yes, you can rest absolutely. And we have a wonderful house manager who would look after you. help you with the walks, tell you where to shop, tell you where to eat. We've got some beautiful hikes which are walking distance from here with a waterfall. So there's
Waterfall?
yeah,
Why
with a
didn't
waterfall.
you take me to the waterfall?
Well, let's go.
Oh, cool. So we can go and have a look.
Yes, please come and have a look. Come through down here, one of the walkways. It's a really lovely hike in the Ololua forest, and a great place to do a picnic.
Okay.
And if you're feeling lazy, you can literally just walk next door to Hemingway Hotel and listen to live jazz on a Sunday.
So amazing. I just love this.
This is our bar. So this is actually an actual tree.
Okay.
And these are, again, fantastic local Kenyan artists who are making these beautiful etchings on the glasses. Can you see it?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So when you come here for a drink, you just take one from here and your bar is ready.
Oh, wow. I mean, guys, what I'm seeing here is just a beautiful river flowing. It's so serene, it's so quiet, just what one needs.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten started on the outdoor spaces. I mean, there are so many places to picnic here outside.
Yeah.
We have a lounge, which is hidden over there.
Okay.
And then there are lots of, so you see that little place which is on the river? It's a lovely place to put a cushion and have lunch.
Oh, wow. Guys, there's no need to stay up, closed up in your spaces in the house, especially if in Nairobi. This is one of the most amazing places I've been to in the
Thank
city.
you.
That is, it feels like it's a getaway.
It's hard to believe it's so close to Nairobi. I mean, it's like a, what they call a staycation or something. It's like you don't have to travel 2 hours and be exhausted. You can actually leave Nairobi City and be here within 15, 20 minutes and you feel like you're in the wilderness.
Absolutely. Just something little about you there, because I never got to speak about yourself. You were not born in Kenya.
No, I was born in New York,
Okay.
and my father's Egyptian.
Okay.
And then we moved to London when I was only 3 years old. So I went to school in England and lived there for many years and always had an interest in conservation. And I ended up starting up Europe's first organic supermarket in London. So that was called Planet Organic.
Okay.
And now that I've moved here, I'm planning to do something which is called Planet Wilderness, which is to build houses like this, but up country, sort of Nanyuki region, living sustainably and creating a community who want to live harmoniously with nature.
Oh, okay. So what did you study as a profession?
I had a double major in art, so I did animals in sculpture, and then I did business, and so it was a double major. So it was I'm an artist at heart, so and I specialized in doing wildlife animals.
Wildlife animals.
Yeah,
That's why we have all these animals.
Yeah,
around here.
exactly. Yeah.
They're kind of scary, but anyway. Nice, nice, nice. So guys, it's been quite an adventure, to say the least. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you want to come here and stay here, just go to Kenya Tree House on Instagram page and you get your booking. People can book any time of the year.
From July. We're doing some renovations,
Okay.
and it'll be select times of the year because we do live here.
Yeah.
So major holidays.
All right.
So Easter's and the summers and Christmas, New Year, Valentine's Day, you can come and stay here.
Thank you guys for watching. Art of Living is where your adventure begins. Remember to watch Art of Living show every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. And if you do not enjoy the hidden gems and the homes that we feature, look for me. And I'm sure, even if you regret it, you will tell me how much you loved it. Stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for watching.